Broadcasting from the business capital of the world, this is the Podcast Business News Network.
You know, I got to say, this is going to be interesting. We're already off to strange technical challenges so far, but I firmly believe, and I think she would agree, that it has something to do with the energy and what's going on here. She's a Reiki master. She's a teacher, intuitive life coach. She's a clairvoyant medium, and she is Joan Widen, back on the program. Joan, welcome. How you doing?
I'm good, thanks. A bit like rushed, but no, we're good. We're good. This is what Spirit threw my way today, so let's do this.
Yeah, so you're going to do some kind of healing on me as an example of how this all kind of works. That's what I'm getting.
That's right. So we are going to do kind of like a virtual healing for you. So I'm going to light a couple of candles here.
Okay.
I have candles going beside me and behind me already, but I'll just do this just so everyone can see. And then I'm also going to use this. Can you see that?
Yes. Sun's hitting it a little bit, but if you
okay, but here, better?
Oh, perfect. Yep.
Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to use that, and I'm going to place some crystals where I think that you need it the most to extract what's going on. So the first thing.
Can I tell you
Sorry,
something
go ahead.
before we start? Because I don't know if it would be, whether it would be good or bad.
Go ahead.
What we're doing, but I'm going to reach in my pocket right now. Out of my pocket, I am going to take a bag which contains crystals, and these crystals somebody gave me, and I carry them around as often as I can. These represent abundance, progression, positivity, good career kind of mojo. So I carry them. So I don't know if it's good or bad that I have them in my pocket when you're doing what you're doing.
No, that's great. It's good.
Back in the pocket.
Unless you don't think they are good, but they're fine. So now I'm going to use these, and I'm going to put them virtually on your hands, or in your hands, if you will. And then let's start.
Wow. I didn't know that you could do that with a diagram. So
close your eyes. Actually, how tall is the tallest building which is the tallest building in New York? It's not the Empire State. But
I'm not sure. Trade Center, I'm not 100% sure, to be honest with you.
Okay, well, it doesn't matter, I guess. You know what I mean? So let's just imagine, and I would like you to take your energy way higher than the tallest building in New York.
Okay.
All right. You're almost there. Keep going. Okay, and you get there, and so now you're going to feel like a huge amount of energy, and then it's going to come down through to you like a fire hose, of energy. It's like that kind of thing. Can you feel it?
I think so.
Okay, don't think too hard. It might burn something there. Okay, so it's coming down.
You have no idea, Joan. You want me to share something with you?
Yeah.
Is it okay if I jump in here?
Yeah, go right ahead.
Oh, what you just said, don't think too hard. So I come back from lunch. I'm entering my office building here. I open the door and get clocked on literally the top of my head with something that almost dropped me to the ground. I'm like, what blank is that? A massive size bolt about a third of the size of your fist came out of the bracket that allows the door to close. And it just came dropping out and hit me in the top of the head. I'm like, what was that? So I'm not going to think too hard because I don't think I can.
See, and that's funny because as I said, I was supposed to give you a virtual slap in the head. So maybe that was it.
I got it.
This morning.
Okay.
You need to slow down a little bit, right? So the biggest message is the first time we spoke, you asked me if I had anything for you. And I said, you need to smell the roses. And it wasn't just about doing things for you. It's actually enjoying the things that you're doing when you're doing it, instead of going, okay, I did this. Okay, yeah, I had that massage. Okay, I'm good. I did that. Do you know what I mean? So
Mhm.
it's more of like taking a deep breath and slowing down. And that's also one of the reasons why today has been kind of chaotic, even though I had everything settled and scored away before I sat down.
I got you.
Do you know what I mean? And so they're showing me how chaotic and how everything can work. And they're going, okay, well, you're just going to have to go with the flow because this is just how it is. If
Fair
you know what
enough.
I mean.
And I, if it's okay, I would like to agree with you.
Great.
That's how I roll right now, and I shouldn't be rolling that way. So yeah.
Yeah. So, enjoy, just breathe, relax. And I'm going to tell you that when I'm doing this healing for you and any of the listeners or people watching, they're going to also get healing too, because it will connect to them in some sort of level. And it will just, again, like the energy is omnipresent and there's no time or space. So it will help with everyone as well.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So it's coming down, right? The energy, it's coming all the way down. We're going to go all the way down through the bottoms of your feet. Now I want you to go all the way to the core of the earth, the Multanava, the core that drives the earth. You got to go further down there, Steve.
I'm working on. I'll tell you though, my ankles are tingling, and I'm not just saying that.
Right? Just further down. All right, close. All right there. So that energy, you're going to bring it up with the energy from above, and it's going to commingle like it's dancing, swirling, and it's going to come all the way up through your body, all the way up past your head. Now, I'm letting you catch up here. Now, I want you to concentrate it around your heart center here. And I want you to put yourself in a cocoon of it. But instead of keeping this cocoon really close to you, we're going to expand the energy. Okay, so you're going to have the energy and it's going to be as big as the studio that you're in right now. So above, below, behind you, and beside you, completely surround you in it. Okay, that was easy, right? So now I want you to make your energy as big as the building that you're in.
Yeah, actually, I have my eyes closed, so I'm doing like a visualization. Okay.
Okay, it's helping. Okay, so now I want you to make it as big as New York City.
I'm pushing it out there.
Yeah. It's it takes some time just because we're not used to it. We're used to keeping everything close, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So now here's the kicker, North America. Oh, that was easier. Okay, so now around the whole globe. There you go. I just felt a sigh. A sigh of relief. Okay, so keep your energy out there and just relax. So the reason why I ask people to keep their energy super big, I would actually like to take you past our galaxy, but at this moment we'll just stick to around the world. And just because if you feel like anyone's attacking to you or you're getting any sort of weird, like feel of weird energies, if you have your energy above you or around you so big, they can't attack you. Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, because if it's right here, then I could hug you and then I could not let you go if I didn't want to. So that is why I like everyone to have their energy much bigger, if that makes sense.
Completely.
Okay, perfect. Now, okay, well, let's work on your throat. Even though you are in broadcasting and your whole profession has to do with communication, you actually don't really communicate well for yourself, if that makes sense.
In some regard, I could see that.
Okay, so It's more of speaking up for you and what you need, like you do, but then at the same time, oh, that word was schmuck. Don't be a schmuck.
Okay. I haven't heard that in so long, but all right.
I don't use that word, so I was like, what? Okay. Um, so just we're gonna just clear it. I don't know why the throat is still kind of muddled, but okay. So let's kind of clear it. I'll use my hands and I'll just start to allow it to go. And maybe it's just advocating really more for yourself and allowing, because sometimes you just let things go, even though you have something to say about it, you don't really, but you do. It's weird because you stick up for, like, unless you're really convicted about it and you go, no, that's not correct. Some things you just kind of let it go, even though you should say something,
This is true.
if that makes sense.
Yep.
Okay. So learn how to use that a little bit more, because this is honestly what you do, and you're really great at it. And the passion is there, but it's also diminishing a little bit because you haven't found that happy. The
Yeah.
happy has
Also,
kind of,
I'm a people pleaser. So unless it's a major situation, it's like, all right, go with the flow. I don't put up the buttons, right? I just
that's
allow
why
it.
we get along. I'm a people pleaser too.
Yeah, I get you. And you know
All
what?
right.
Well, I'll share something with you later based on what you're talking about right now.
Okay.
Hmm.
So how's that throat feeling? Because it's a bit congested a little bit. It's kind of more up here,
Okay.
like the back of your tongue.
Interestingly, I'm going to share. I got no secrets. So you can't see me. I'm going to tell everybody
No, I can't see you at all.
had an issue today. So you can't see me, but I had minor skin cancer surgery about 3 hours ago on my neck on both sides. And you just took your hands and pointed exactly. And I'll show on the camera one there and one there. It's gone. It's fine. I've been dealing with it for years. It'll be, you won't even see it in like, a week and a half. But where you just pointed, and I'm not saying that's what you're alluding to, but ironically, you're talking about I should use my voice in a personal situation more often, but the area that you're pointing to is where I just got. Yes, exactly where
All I know is I got told to just use this. Like, honestly, I am flying blind here. I just see your name on the bottom left and my name on the bottom right or top right, and my cursor right in the middle.
So that's so weird.
And I can see the glow of my shoulder here, and that's about it. So
you can't see me, probably unless I turn my head. You couldn't see. There's a bandage right there, right where you pointed on one side. Bandage right there, right where you pointed on the other side. And I'm not saying that that's what you're talking about. You're talking more about using your voice or my voice.
But there is a connection because the cancer was there, right? And so when you're not using your voice, things can get blocked there.
Right.
And then they manifest there.
For sure.
Does that make sense?
Yep.
So, but there is, okay. So that's where you had surgery. Now I know where it is. I'm going to fix your aura so that so basically I'm going to sew it so it actually will heal faster. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Because when we have tears in our aura, that's when things can come in and out, and it's quite an interesting process. Okay. Let's see. I'm just, let's breathe it out a little bit more. Let's see, and I'm going to use this because and for all those that are wondering, this is an eagle feather. I was gifted it by a friend. They're like, oh, this belongs to you.
Meant to be.
So, okay. Now there was a sensation, it changed. What, do you feel anything where I just did that? Those two places, actually, the left more than the right, maybe? Yeah.
Maybe a little lighter. Just
Okay.
yeah.
It's not as painful or irritant, right?
Um,
Something like that.
this is going to sound weird, but this room has been very hot today, and I felt like just it felt cooler. Best
Okay.
description. Felt cooler.
Perfect. That's good. Okay.
People, I'm not making this up. Like she can't see me and had no idea. She's pointing to the neck. Like weird. Okay.
all right. Now let's, okay, so it's coming back to your eyes, behind your eyes. Are you having problems with your vision
Mm,
lately?
not that I know of. No, no.
Okay. All right. So let me
I mean,
just,
sometimes wear glasses, don't have to have them. So you get a little fatigue every once in a while from maybe you're doing computer screen,
okay.
that kind of thing. Probably should wear them. Got them sitting right here.
Okay.
Whatever.
Now, I know sometimes you can tell I'm not really looking at you, right? So I'm looking at the camera sometimes and then I don't. And that's because when I do that is because I'm trying to connect, connecting, not trying, I'm connecting to spirit and I'm there going, it's over here, over there, right? So it's, that's how it works sometimes. And people are like, well, why isn't she looking at you? So that's one of the ways how I connect to spirit is I don't necessarily focus on you who's sitting in front of me, and that's probably why I can't see you today is because they're like, oh no, you're not used to seeing him, so it's we'll make it an extra treat for you today.
Well,
All right, so
if you did see me, you might be able to see the bandages, and then you would have
oh
known.
yeah, that's true, and
Oh,
then it would have been, yeah,
yeah.
there you go.
Hmm.
Yeah, there, yeah, spirit is, you gotta love it, and they're funny, haha.
Yeah, no. And the tech issues we had before, we didn't know we were doing video until we just forget it.
Right. Yeah. And okay. So, okay, let's breathe. Okay. So now let's go in your chest. Do you have a cold or what's going on? Do you feel like you're getting a cold?
Mm, no. No.
Look right there. Can you see me doing that
Do it again.
right here?
Yeah. Got nothing right now.
Okay. Um,
Maybe a little reflux the last couple of days. I don't know if that counts.
yeah, that's still the chest,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
To here.
Works its way out. Yeah.
Okay. Whew. Can you take a deep breath for me and then just blow out? It's like, oh boy, Steve, you are always in a rush.
Hmm.
I don't know if that's because you live in New York City or what, but you are on the go, 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 go.
Hmm.
All right. There we go. It's starting to move. Okay. Now, do you believe in angels?
I do.
Who's your guy? Michael? Archangel Michael? Is
I
that
haven't.
your guy?
I don't know. I haven't identified that yet.
Okay. It could. Okay. So now this is going to be really kind of out there. I need you. Can you put your hand? Show everyone there's nothing in your hands. Like there's nothing in my hands.
Mhm.
You are going to be given a gift.
Hmm.
I know that sounds really strange, but okay. All right. You can feel it. Just put your hands like this out. All right. Now, there. Did you feel a shift in your hands?
So you saying I should put them palm up like that, like to receive?
Sure. Yeah.
Doing that right now.
Okay. Okay. All right. Thank you, because I can't. Um,
Let's see.
okay. Now. Okay. Now they just placed something in your hand. Do you feel it? Was there a shift? Remember, don't think.
Maybe a little heaviness.
Right. Okay. So what does this heaviness feel like? Does it feel like a shape? Does it feel like an object? What does it feel like?
Just a downward pressing of my hands, just like I'm holding something,
Okay.
but I don't know what it is.
Okay. So is it bigger than your hands?
I would say yes.
Like, is it longer than your hands? Like longer, or is it
I would
like a
say
box or like a sword or
um something that's a little bit bigger, but not too much bigger.
okay. It's kind of like a stick or something, correct?
Or
I
like
guess.
a box could be.
Or a sword or
Yeah,
something. I don't know.
you know what?
It's big.
It could be, but not huge like a car.
No.
But something substantial with some solid weight.
Hmm. Okay, so obviously, like honestly, there is no wrong answer here. It's so that's why I ask you what you feel like it is, right? Now, there's substantial weight. I didn't obviously, because I am however miles away from you, couldn't put anything in your hands. Now, okay, in the first 3 seconds, they're gonna tell you what it's for. So again, this is very crucial. After 3 seconds, you made that up. Okay. So we're gonna ask, what's this for?
I need to ask that question.
Yeah.
This gift, please tell me, what is this for?
Okay, what did you get?
I got something that said it's going to make me happy.
Perfect, because that's what I got too. I got happy.
Well, I got it. And I didn't
Great.
overthink, like you said. I was like, the first thing, what are you getting? And it didn't come immediately. It was probably like 2 seconds, second and a half in, and that's what I got.
That's right. That's why I asked you quickly, because after that, then you made that crap up. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, great. Because now we're going to put that. Are you willing to accept that?
Absolutely.
Great. So now we're going to place it in your heart. Great. Now breathe it in. So, whenever you're feeling kind of heavy or low, we're going to just go like this. Can you see me do that?
Mm-hmm.
All right. And then you go, okay. And then you take a deep breath and then you find your center and you will feel that happy.
Hmm.
That's going to help you also smell the roses, Steve.
Hmm. Um, well, I will share with you what you just said.
Okay.
I believe she's always with me,
Yeah.
and that's my mom,
Yeah.
and her name is Rose.
Oh,
Coincidence?
there you go.
I don't know.
No,
I don't.
I don't know.
I don't choose to believe that because those things pop up all the time.
You got to smell it. And it's the thing is, she might be telling you a whole bunch of stuff because I keep getting, you're not listening. So maybe this gift is for you to go, okay, what are you actually telling me?
And
Does
make
that
me
make
listen.
sense?
And make me listen.
Yeah. And it's not that you're not listening. It's the fact that you're too busy
Yes.
to hear what's being said or feel what's being said.
And that could be said by
By
spirit, anything.
spirit, your mom,
Hmm.
anyone that's close to you, or even your dog,
Hmm.
right? Because sometimes our animals speak to us and they kind of tell us what's going on without even, and I'm not saying, they're going to sit there and go, hey, Steve, what the hell are you doing? You left me here all day. You know what I mean? I'm not talking like crazy talk like
Joan,
that.
Joan, I am not kidding you
What?
when I tell you that my mind wandered a few seconds ago and I was thinking about my dog. You don't even know I have a dog. And I was thinking,
Yeah, you showed him me last week
did
or
I?
2 weeks ago.
I was just
Yeah.
thinking, like, I haven't been home all day and I got to get home to let him out and feed him. Hope he's okay. I'm just thinking about that. Like seconds ago. Seconds ago, like, hey,
Well, see, there you go.
weird.
Right? So it's more of just being present, being aware, being in the situation that you're at. And I apologize, the sun keeps rotating.
Oh, you're fine.
Obviously, we can't. And
And we literally have
just
like
enjoy.
seconds left. We're almost out of time here.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, now what else? Okay. So again, I'm going to tell you this because I know you always look for specific signs and stuff like that. But I'm going to tell you, I am a petite lady and a lot of things are above my head when I'm standing. And so unless you ask me directly, I sometimes won't pick up what you're laying down, if you know what I mean.
So, okay. So
So if you have a question, just lay it on me.
all right,
I will.
we got seconds left. My
What you got?
special person in my life. Do we see one? Is there someone? What do you got?
I see. Is there someone? I don't feel like there is anyone at this moment, but there's someone. It's weird. It's on and off. Are you seeing someone on and off? It's just kind of here and there and everywhere. It's not. Anyways, you need to find your happy first so that you can be able to find what you're actually looking for, because you're not able to find what you're really looking for because you don't know what really makes you happy. And it's not necessarily an external thing. It's here.
Yep. Gotcha.
Okay. And so when you get at peace with that and you breathe a little bit more, it will just, sometimes it's just right in front of your face, Steve,
Mm-hmm.
and you don't know it,
I got you on
if
that.
that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's really kind of it.
Career wise,
Yes.
15 seconds. Feel anything?
Yeah.
What you getting?
It's still going. It's about to explode for you. What do you got? Do you got a TV show or a movie or something that might be coming up?
You are
Have you?
the third person to tell me that. So
That's what it feels like. It feels like it's gonna go. Like you thought you were busy before.
you're
You're gonna be busy now.
and great. I don't know if that's a good thing or bad.
So no, but the good thing is you can take your dog with you because he's your beloved dog, and you can actually take some downtime because you won't be doing a lot of separate gigs, and you can smell the roses.
Gotcha. This is good stuff. I'm on your page, and the fact that you're not the only one that has said that in the past 6 months means there's a reason it's being said. So spirit
Yes.
communicating through others and you at the same time. Interesting. And the fact, you checked the boxes already at the beginning when you talked about the neck thing, and you can't see me, and I have, some stitches from some surgery. I'm like, what are the chances? Like, and again, you can't see me. Weird.
Yeah. I cannot see you. Yes, that was the challenge.
Yeah. Well, that
That's like this.
but no, for me that was not that, but that was the validation of what you have to say, that it's coming through and it's clear. I want to tell everybody that was awesome. Your website is Joan Widen, so WIDEN.com, correct?
Correct. And
healing,
go ahead.
Reiki, clairvoyant, all of that, and even just in the short time that we had, yeah, I mean, you pegged a bunch of things that are so true.
Yes. And also I do have now a local number for those of you, and I had to look it up, so I apologize for looking away. My number is 934-333-4456.
Awesome.
Again, that's 934-333-4456.
Got it. JoanWiden.com. Joan, great having you here. Thank you for the
Thank you.
it was like super cool. Again, I'm so blown away because you had no idea that was going on with my neck. And yes, all the things you said, like use your voice in a personal situation more often, and smell the roses. You are correct.
Yes.
You are totally correct. All right. Have a great weekend, and we'll catch up next.
Thank you.
Thank
You betcha. Take care.
Are you looking for even more of the podcasts and hosts that you love? The Podcast Business News Network is proud to announce that you now have even more ways to listen live. Check out the MyTuner Radio, online radio box, and Simple Radio apps on iOS and Android, or find us online. Search for Business News Network on mytuner-radio.com, or search Podcast Business News Network on streama.com and onlineradiobox.com/US. Take your podcast on the go and don't miss a minute of the action.
Broadcasting from the business capital of the world, this is the Podcast Business News Network.
For nearly 2,000 severely injured veterans, everyday life has become filled with barriers.
Day-to-day simple tasks can become pretty daunting.
I have to carry my chair up 2 flights of steps or have somebody do it for me.
What scares me the most is just the falling.
When I'm struggling with my house, I think, to have that one great barrier just knocked down, it's crucial.
Home for Our Troops is a wonderful nonprofit that builds a
Mortgage-free, fully adaptive, handicap-accessible house. And there's no catch.
It'll be our very first home that we've ever owned. This is a game changer.
This is where your life begins again.
We need you to join us in completing this important mission. Please visit hfotusa.org and help build homes and rebuild lives.
Because of you, everything's going to be okay.